Now, all praises go to the Most High Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. Double honors unto the elders at great millstones for the teachings of the scriptures, and shalom to all the Akim. Now, I'm going to go up into the scriptures about Genesis chapter 11. I'm going to just start with it. Genesis 11 and 1. And the whole earth was of one language and of one speech. And it came to pass as they journeyed from the east, that they found a plain in the land of Shinar, and they dwelt there. There's all the people, Shem, Japheth, and Ham, and their people, their wives. And they said one to another, "Go to, let us make brick, and burn them thoroughly." And they had brick for stone, and slime had they for mortar. The word slime is basically cement, as I think it was. Asphalt. So this is slime, okay? Basically, they called it slime. And it looks like slime, actually, if you look at it. So, they had slime. And slime had they for mortar. Mortar is cement. This was cement, I think. That was, yeah. Cement. Cement. This was cement. Okay. Now, verse 4. And they said, "Go to, let us build us a city and a tower, whose top may reach unto heaven." So, like, these were the people after the, you know, not the Shem, Japheth, and Ham, but their offspring. Okay. And they said, "Go to, let us build," after the flood, of course, "and let us build us a city and a tower, whose top may reach unto heaven, and let us make us a name, lest be we scattered abroad, lest we be scattered abroad upon the face of the whole earth." They didn't want to spread out. They wanted to stay in one place. "And the Lord came down to see the city and the tower, which the children of men builded. And the Lord said, Behold, the people is one, and they have all one language. And this they begin to do. And now nothing will be restrained from them, which they have imagined to do." The only reason they was building a tower onto the heavens is because they didn't want to die in the flood. No, they were scared, but they were stupid. They didn't know. Because the chosen line, right, from Shem, actually all of them knew, but they're idiots. They're supposed to know. Let me put it down like that. But they should have known, because the Lord made a rainbow, a bow, which is a rainbow, called rainbow. And he said, "This is the covenant between me and you, Noah. I will not flood the earth with water no more." But in the book of First Peter, you will see that he has reserved this earth for fire, which are the nuclear bombs that will drop upon this planet. Let me just get that quick. I think it was First Peter. Let me get that. I think it was First Peter. Or was it Second Peter? Yeah, I think it was Second Peter. Yep, Second Peter. Second Peter 3 and 6. Second Peter 3. Second Peter 3 and 6. Whereby the world that then was, being overflowed with water, perished. But the heavens and earth, which are now, in the day 2014, and the days after that, since after the flood, okay, by the by the same word are kept in store, meaning pending, kept in store, reserved unto fire against the day of judgment and perdition of ungodly men. And we're living in those days right now, because you have a lot of ungodly men lovers of themselves. I'm saying homosexuality, covetous, adulterous. Everybody's having sex with everybody's girlfriend. Most of these kids are wearing skinny jeans. Everybody's trying to be a protector of a homosexual. While it says in the law, in the book of Leviticus, chapter 20, verse 13. Leviticus chapter. This is what you're supposed to do with a homosexual. Leviticus 20 and 13. If a man also lied with mankind as he lied with a woman having sex, because that's what you do when you lie with a woman. You're not going to play PlayStation with your girlfriend, my man. Maybe after sex or something, or watch a movie. But most of the time, when you watch a movie, you're going to have sex. Both of them have committed an abomination, the giver and the receiver. They shall surely be put to death. You need to kill them. Their blood shall be upon them. You're not going to have blood upon your hands if you kill them. That's kill. That's not murder. They have did a cause worthy unto death. So they need to be killed. Going back to over here. So, yeah. I already have read this, I think. Where was it? Yeah, the nuclear fire. Okay, the nuclear fire is going to come. That's the World War III. That's the what the world is preserved for after the flood. Now, I'm going on. Genesis 11 and 7. Go to, let us go down, and there confound their language, that they may not understand one another's speech. So the Lord scattered them abroad. See, they didn't want to go abroad. Scattered them abroad from thence upon the face of all the earth. And they left off to build the city. They didn't build it no more. Therefore is the name of it called Babel. And if you go check the root word of the word Babel, it goes back to confusion. Yeah, here it says by mixing. But I gotta put it in a sentence. What are you babbling about? I mean, you make no sense whatsoever. Well, that's the word Babel from Babylon. You're babbling. What are you babbling about? I can't understand the word you're saying. I can hear you, but it doesn't make any sense. You see? That's the word Babal. Okay? Now everybody knows that the word Babal means confusion. Therefore is the name of it called Babel, because the Lord did there confound the language of all the earth. And from thence did the Lord scatter them abroad upon the face of all the earth. Oh yeah, Genesis 11 and 1 was subtitled The Tower of Babel. And now Genesis chapter 11 verse 10 is subtitled The Descendants of Shem. These are the generations of Shem. These are the generations of Shem. Shem was 100 years old, and he begat Arphaxad 2 years after the flood. So, okay. And Shem lived after he begat Arphaxad 500 years and begat sons and daughters. They were not mentioned because they're not of the chosen line. It's going to explain to you that the line goes to Eber and then Peleg. I'm going to show you what the word Eber and Peleg means. The word Shem means the name. That's why these fake Jews, the one that's called themselves Jews nowadays, say Hashem. The Shem, name. What's his name? He has a name. But the name of the Most High is dreadful among the heathens, so they're not going to say it. They don't even believe in it, which is good. Okay. And Shem lived after he begat Arphaxad 500 years and begat sons and daughters. They're not mentioned. And Arphaxad lived 530. Arphaxad lived 530 years and begat Salah. And I think Salah means something. What's Salah mean? Sprout. Basically root. Rooted out of. Sprouted out of. Rooted out of. And Arphaxad lived after he begat Salah 403 years and begat sons and daughters, which are also not mentioned because basically the Most High, the chosen line, they're not important. And Salah lived 30 years and begat Eber. Okay, here it comes. Eber is the forefather of all Hebrews. That's where the word Hebrew comes from because it says it right, Eber or Heber. That's why the Igbo tribe in in Africa, the Igbo tribe, this is the Igbo tribe. They call themselves Igbo because it goes back to the word Hebrew, which goes back to the word Hebrew, and the word Hebrew means ancient one, or basically one from beyond. Look, it says the region beyond, right? Now I'm gonna wait. Maybe this is the word. Let me see. Eber. Okay, region beyond, across, side. He brew. Okay, where it says Hebrew, huh? What did I write then? Yeah, here. The word Hebrew means one from beyond, and the word Eber means the region beyond. So actually, the word Hebrew means run from the past, and the word Eber means region from the past. So they're the only one that continue to speak the language that the Lord wanted, because the Lord spoke Hebrew to Paul when he knocked him off the horse as Saul. Then he said in the Hebrew tongue, Paul, Paul, Saul, Saul, why doest thou kick us against the bricks? So why you kicking yourself? You know what I'm saying? You fighting yourself, my man. You fight me, which is making you fight yourself, because I represent the nation of Jacob and you are of the nation of Jacob. Okay? So I'm going to go on. And Salah lived 30 years and begot Eber. Where was I? Oh, I messed up. And the fractions of Genesis 11 and 12. And the fractions lived 5 and 30 years and begot Salah. And the fractions lived Arphaxad lived after he begot Salah 403 years and begat sons and daughters, which are not important. That's why they're not named. And Salah lived 30 years and begot Eber. Okay, I just showed you what Eber means. And Salah lived after he begot Eber 403 years and begot sons and daughters, which are also not. Well, you get the picture. And Eber lived 4 and 30 years and begot Peleg. Okay, now here it comes. Because the word Peleg, this is what it means. Peleg. It means division. He is the one that will make the Most High divide the nation, because the Most High never wanted us to come together. But the word Peleg means division. And Eber lived after he begot Peleg 430 years and begat sons and daughters, which are not mentioned because they're not important. And Peleg lived 30 years and begat Reu. And now Reu means friend, or basically brother, which the word brother means friend, but it means friend. But the elders have another word for it, but yeah, that's what it basically means, if you want to come down to it. And begat Reu. And Peleg, yeah. I already read that. And Reu lived 2 and 30 years and begat Serug. Serug. Check what Serug means. Branch. These are all nomen omens, meaning the name that you get is something special and will mean something special because the Most High will be working with you, and that's why you was given that name. But it's all in the understanding of under the it all falls under the understanding of the Most High.